I'm Pern.
And I'm Dave.
Welcome to the show, where we talk about everything from movies, music, sports, and TV.
And stories from the rest of our lives.
Things we don't talk about are politics and religion.
And this is how we all stay friends.
Okay, let's talk. First, I would like to apologize for our technical error we had last week.
Yes.
If anybody tuned into the podcast and got the opening music and then got dead airspace
For 40-some minutes.
For 40-some minutes, and then the last 41 seconds, you got the outro
sponsors.
with you got sponsors.
Yes.
I wanted to apologize for the technical error. We fixed that as quickly as possible and re-uploaded the episode, and then it worked fine. And there was only a couple people that were.
Yeah, we got tagged and saw and heard about it, but yes, there was only a couple. So
but
I don't know if that's
fixed
telling
it.
or not.
I was at my job, so as soon as I got home, I fixed it as fast as I could.
Yes,
so.
well, people are, even if you had to sleep to that, you still caught the sleep part in the middle. So.
Exactly. I put the episode on in the car on the way home to check it after you had texted me and told me about it. And my son was driving, and I said, "Oh yeah, you want to hear something funny?" And I put the episode on. It started, and then I just let the silence go until he said something.
Right.
And I said, "Isn't this our best episode yet?"
It's perfect,
it's
right?
It's just like the sounds of silence.
There was no arguments. We didn't have any corrections.
We weren't talking over each other. I mean, it was a great episode.
It was perfect.
It was just totally silent for 40.
No notes.
45 minutes.
No notes on that one. That was perfect.
Exactly. We don't have any corrections to make.
None at all.
Anyway, the new episode we uploaded. It's all fixed.
It's all now. You
Enjoy the episode.
Now, please.
Please
yes.
do.
But you won't hear this for a whole nother week, so you won't know what the hell's going on.
And you won't know because you'll have already listened to the other episode and been like,
thinking, oh, there it is.
Yeah, so you missed out on the blank episode.
Yeah.
I'm not in the best of moods
what
today.
Happened?
I'm just not feeling well.
What is going on?
It's too much to even get into.
Is it a lot?
Air.
It's a lot.
It is.
I guess it would be.
I'm in a weird mood, so I'm going to let Dave drive a little bit tonight,
my
and
goodness.
I'll jump in. Well, you have a lot of house stuff and things like that, which is good.
I have a couple. I have a handful.
Okay,
yes, I can go.
Let's get into it. Let's go, and then I'll just make my my snide remarks as normal. And okay. So the house. What's happening at the house?
So originally, what happened is that I was on a regular schedule to donate whole blood, platelets, and plasma, and basically, it's an entire.
And you've done this for years.
I've done it off and on. Just
for
recently, it's been off and on. And when the COVID hit, it kind of put a chunk in that. But you can go 54 days in between donations. Okay. And that's complete donations. So I could do all three in 54 days.
Okay.
So I'm on a schedule now that every 54 days I'll be donating my platelets, plasma, and whole blood.
Wow,
and
Dave's
it takes
doing
like an
something
hour
good.
And a half, 2 hours. It's nothing. If I can sit there, I'm just going to stare at my phone anyway. Yeah. So if I can just they can suck me dry and then put it all back in me. Well, that's technically the process is it's
that kind of blood.
Hook you up into a machine. It pulls the blood out of you. It separates everybody and then puts the blood back into you so that it can get refreshed and then keeps going.
Okay.
So it's an interesting process. I wasn't quite sure what it was the first time I did it. It was not painful. It's kind of just
the same
time
as
consuming,
it was before,
but it's like
it just takes
nothing.
A while.
Yeah, and now it's like it had no problems. First there was a couple times there where my iron was a little low, and I would get up from it and be a little
lightheaded.
But of course, I drove myself, so it wasn't a problem. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you sit down, you get a snack, and you get some juice, and you're good to go.
Okay,
so
cool.
Yeah,
and
so
I did that. They gave you good snacks. You sent me the picture.
Oh my goodness, right?
They upped their snack
game.
They did.
The one time I went and it was Cheetos, or not even Cheetos, like Cheez-Its. Okay. And you got orange juice, a little thing of orange juice. And I'm like, okay, no problem. Well, this time, my gosh, the whole table was packed with stuff, and at least I got a free T-shirt because I got to pick a T-shirt, and then she always wears it because it's never the right size on me. Gotcha. And then so that was kind of cool. But along with that, I also had my old person physical.
Oh, so yeah.
I got checked out.
Your yearly checkup?
Yeah, I seem to be healthy a person I could be, I guess. They had a couple checks. I got dinged on a couple things. I think cholesterol is going to be coming up soon.
Gotcha.
This is all stupid.
Just old stuff. Right. Getting old, it happens.
I also got all the old stuff. And one of the things they gave me was a pneumococcal
I don't know.
Vaccine.
Do you have to pay extra for that?
It was, it's the old person pneumonia shot.
Oh, yeah.
And
my dad
I was
got
at that
today.
age, and they were like, oh, yeah, well, it's about that time. It's your age. And I went, oh, good. Yep. So they hit that with me. I actually developed a rash from it, which is fun. And
you had an allergic reaction.
I did. And it was the weirdest thing because it was a patch on my arm, and it still isn't like completely gone away. Not the patch, but the pain. Mm-hmm. Like it's muscular. You put it right in that muscle.
And you had this like
arm.
a week ago, right?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
So it's just now going away to where it's not overly sensitive, but I could push on it and I know where it happened. It was right there. I can actually touch it. So that's kind of weird. So that was interesting. And I just don't know if that's just vaccines in general, but that happened. And then to top that off, I have been battling the repair on an umbrella I got from Craigslist.
Okay.
Now,
like a deck umbrella?
Yes, it was huge. It's huge. It's like a 12 to 15 foot umbrella.
Wow.
It covers. It's like, and I have to crank it out and it opens up, and it's amazing. It works great when it works. So I have been struggling with keeping the cord from snapping.
Okay. When you crank it up.
When I crank it at all, like I can get it going and then it stays up. And then when I'm cranking it down, it can break.
Oh, really?
It can break while it's up. I've had it where I've had
Which
it
is why
up.
it was on Craigslist.
And then, well, see, now that's, I don't know, because maybe I'm just not using the right rope inside it.
Okay.
Because I've tried various ones and just over a matter of time, it just breaks.
Wow. Okay.
And I don't know if it's just this type of umbrella, but this time I actually got a coated metal wire.
You should go with piano wire. Try that.
I would love that if I knew it wasn't going to rip apart the plastic inside of the thing.
The little wheels.
Because everything was plastic other than the inside. So I was like, okay, well, that's not going to, that would work. But I kind of did just the same thing. You know, the stuff you hang pictures from, the back framing wire stuff?
Yep.
It's like that, but it's coated in plastic.
Okay.
So everywhere else, other than the crank handle, it was going to work. It actually, is impossible to work with. Like I couldn't tie it in a knot because it's that kind of thick, right? So I had to wrap it and clamp it. Well, the clamp came off and I was like, oh Christ. So then I'm fixing that because it came out of the clamp. It came out of the clamp. And I get that together and then I'm cranking it and it worked once. And then all of a sudden it broke again.
Maybe you should put it up on Craigslist and sell it to someone else.
Yeah, maybe I should, but I kind of like it. I like having the protection on our deck there. It's big. It covers everything. Right. And I only need one. I don't need like 3 umbrellas. It's like kind of crazy. So I've been struggling with that. So that's been a fight. And Lisa's been fighting the rabbits.
The rabbits. How are those wascally rabbits doing?
I have not caught a rabbit yet. Now,
because you have the catch and release trap.
We do, and it's for small animals, and it has a catch on the inside where if it steps on it on the inside, it slams the
it
back
closes
off.
the door so it can't get out.
And then it can't push it up because it kind of locks once it's down, right? So I've tried a ton of different things. I've tried strawberries. I've tried, we got a suet cake and just shoved a whole suet cake in there. That didn't work. I've tried apricots. We had dried apricots that we tried from Costco.
Wow.
That didn't work. And then recently I went to the Tractor Supply and got alfalfa sticks because supposedly these are treats for rabbits. Okay. I guess. I have no clue.
I've never heard that.
I don't think I can catch a rabbit. I think that's my problem. I have not figured this out because none of it worked. Nothing worked. So if anyone has any clues,
so you are the real life Elmer Fudd right now. You can't catch a rabbit.
Well, yeah. Even if I had a gun, I don't think I'd have a chance
probably
with
miss
these
it.
rabbits because they're very smart. They just don't walk up and into it.
Yeah.
And we haven't caught anything. So we have squirrels, rabbits, fox.
Right. And none
who
of those
knows
things
what? Nothing has gotten triggered into this thing.
Oh, wow.
Nothing has crawled into this thing. So I don't know. Maybe they just know, like, I know that's a metal cage.
Yeah.
I don't go in there.
Yeah. I'm not stupid.
And what am I supposed to do?
Fudd.
Cover this thing with a ghillie suit and hide it under a tree and
put some branches over it and make it look like
I would have thought that the food would have been enough of a desire to get them in there.
Maybe they're not as stupid as mice.
I would have to say.
Because mice just be like, oh, it's cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Never go into that trap.
Oh, is that glue? I love glue.
I love that.
There's
Let
all
me go
of that
get
going
my
on.
head snapped off.
Yeah, they're right. It's just a little piece of cheese, maybe some some peanut butter. So I've got that going on. So yeah, there we go. So that's my house stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
So entertainment news?
I do. I have the box office, but I did have a little news.
Right. Well, did you see that Lonnie Anderson died?
I did.
From WKRP in Cincinnati. She was 80.
Yes.
I thought she had passed away a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I thought she was already dead. And when I saw that, I was like, huh. Okay, well, sad to hear, but I already thought she passed away a couple years ago.
Wow.
So anyway, Lonnie Anderson passed. What else did you have?
Did you see the commercial? There was a commercial video that I saw that was really quick, and it's a play on Batman. It was
I don't think so.
Bateman.
Okay.
And it was Jason Bateman in a suit running around as a fake
like
Batman. And it was really good because he was like, I can't do anything. I'm just Jason Bateman. Yeah. And they played that on there like that. It was really good. Funny. If you do see it, you got to see it. That's a good one. Yeah, look that one up. Yeah, but I have nothing really spectacular at the box office. I mean,
it was a slow weekend, but it's August, and that's normal for the box office because all the major blockbusters have already been released.
Right, and the weird thing is we're supposed to be coming up on horror season, and I don't know if all the horror movies are gonna like spring out of nowhere.
I don't know. Well, Weapons comes out this coming week.
Yeah,
and
but is that
Toxic
a
Avengers
horror
into the
movie,
month,
or is that more of
I think it's a horror genre.
I thought it was more of
horror
or M. Night Shyamalan type of horror. You know
Which
what
is
I mean?
Still, more psychological.
Yeah, not like jump scare. Stabby.
I don't know. We'll see next week when we go see it.
I will get permission.
Okay.
I will work on that because I know I failed you on Naked Gun.
Well, that was a last minute change for us. So we, my wife on Friday night just goes, "Hey, do you want to go see Naked Gun tomorrow night on Saturday night?" And I'm like, "Okay, let me ask Dave and Lisa if they want to join us." And she's like, "All right, cool." And then
we were already
and you guys were already booked solid.
Weekend. Oh my God, yes. Oh yeah, Jesus, our weekend.
So the weekend. So Naked Gun came in third at the box office with 17 million. I think it was
17, yeah.
17, which is respectable when you go back and look at the Naked Gun series, because the original Naked Gun, when it opened, granted it was 1988, only made $9 million in its first weekend, on its way to like $75 million total.
Yeah, so it had legs, like it lasted. I remember the movie theaters. We had that in the theaters for a long time.
Yeah, it stayed in like even in the smaller theaters, and we would still get people coming in.
Oh yeah.
So then the second Naked Gun movie came out, and that opened with 13 million. But then that was in 1990, 91, something like that.
Right.
But that opened with 13 million and went on to make 85 million total. The third one dropped back down to opening to like 7 million.
Okay.
The third one did not do well, and then its total intake was like 52 million. So the fact that the new Naked Gun movie took in 17 million in today's, economy.
Right,
I guess that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's respectable. But it's not great by box office standards.
Right. Yeah. Well, we weren't talking about a lot of CGI or that kind of stuff either. So yeah, I mean, I don't think that was really good.
And so my wife and I went and saw it, and it was fantastic. It was hysterical. I'm not going to spoil any moments for you in it because you still need. Yeah. I mean, there's literally a joke every 60 seconds. It's like, and it's all very Naked Gun type. I'm going to go out on the limb and say I actually enjoyed this one more than I enjoyed any of the first three.
Really?
And I think it's the best Naked Gun movie that's come out. And so I went back and watched all three of the originals over the past 2 weeks.
Yes.
And the second one, I'm watching it, and I was like, I do not remember ever watching this. I remember seeing the trailer for it, but I don't remember any of this in the movie. And then when I watched...
Okay, so wait, the first one was the baseball one. The second one was the oil...
The environment one, where they wanted to go electric.
Yeah, with George Bush and...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Guillermo. Robert Guillermo.
Yeah. Robert Goulet.
Sorry.
Yes, Robert Goulet.
Sorry,
yeah.
Goulet. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. As the evil, right.
And then the third one was the Oscars, wasn't it?
And then the third one was, it's like the Oscar type event, the award ceremony.
Oh, the movie award ceremony,
and I watched that, and I'm like, I have never seen this movie in my entire life.
Really?
I cannot.
With Nicole Simpson. No,
O.J. Simpson was in it. Yeah, Anna Nicole Smith was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting there watching going, I never ever saw this movie.
Really?
I did not see Naked Gun 33 and a third.
I remember
but
that.
I watched it. I mean, all of them are only like an hour and 25 minutes each. So they're such a quick watch.
They're just a quick,
Yeah, absolutely. Which is what it should be for that type of humor. It's just a quick, you're in, you're out kind of.
Exactly.
And even the new one that just came out, it's an hour and 27 minutes or something like that.
Well,
it's the perfect, the perfect timing.
The formula.
Yeah, and so Akiva Schaffer, who directed it, he's one of the Lonely Island guys.
Oh, okay.
With Andy Samberg and Jorma. I can't remember. I think it's Jorma Jacomi. I think that's his last name.
Okay.
Anyway, those are the Lonely Island guys that, did, Dick in a Box and all the Saturday Night Live digital shorts and all this stuff over the years. So Akiva, who's one of the members of Lonely Island, he's gone on to direct, and this was his, big movie for him.
Right.
Because he's done two other movies,
right?
And they didn't do well at all. So giving him a
Which
Naked Gun movie,
he
did Hot Rod. With Andy Samberg, which was actually funny, and it was definitely a sleeper.
That's one of a niche crowd going to see.
I think the total intake on that movie was under 10 million. It didn't even make 10 million,
right?
Let alone open. I think it opened with like 1.5 million or something like that.
Right.
And then he did Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping, or what? Again, Andy Samberg, and the whole thing about him being almost like a Adam Levine pop star kind of, not Adam Levine. Who am I thinking of? Anyway, but it's his album fails, and it's him dealing with selling out arenas to now being a has-been and all this stuff like that.
That one was 9.6.
Exactly. That one did not, and that was total take.
Total everything. Yeah.
So the fact that the Naked Gun movie did 17 opening weekends,
pretty good.
I mean, that's good for him,
right?
But it'll be lucky, I think, if it hits 50 to 60 million total on its take. So,
right.
We'll see. Right. It was really funny. Liam Neeson, hysterical. Pamela Anderson was great. It was the role she was meant to play.
Really?
The dim-witted blonde.
I thought I saw that they were dating.
Really?
Yes, I think so.
In real life?
I think so. I do believe that. I think so.
I'll have to look that up. I didn't know that.
Double check that. Because
maybe
I believe
met and fell in love on the Naked Gun set.
Or maybe it started before that, and then they happened to be a pair.
I don't
going
know.
into the movie.
We'll have to dig a little deeper on that,
I think that's a check.
And maybe get Joanne to research it.
Yeah, that might be a research thing.
Anyway, so by the time you hear this, if Naked Gun is still in the theaters, go see it. Absolutely.
I'm thinking that might have legs to stay in the theater. But so Fantastic Four did 40.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bad Guys 2 did 22.
Right.
Your Naked Gun was 17.
Naked Gun was third. Yep.
Superman 13.9. And then Jurassic World still in there at 8.7.
Yeah.
Some of these are still hanging around, which I'm kind of surprised that we're going into August. And some of the ones that opened before June are still in the theaters.
Late June or still. Like Superman was late June, wasn't it?
Yeah. And Jurassic World was that same scenario. I don't think that was a July 4th thing. I think that they were early.
Yeah. Oh, did you also see that F1 is now Brad Pitt's highest grossing film ever?
I did see that. And that was international. Why?
Yeah, with total intake on because it was 500 million or something like that. And I'm like, really? None of the Ocean's movies did
nothing. No,
like more than that. Or
I would think, but a lot of it is international. That you gotta gets the worldwide version of it, and I think that's what kind of pushed it.
I don't know. And I mean, F1 racing is a lot more popular in Europe than it is here. So in those markets,
see that in the numbers
it's done. In the worldwide number. Yeah, in the rest of the world. It's done well. So yeah, Brad Pitt's biggest movie ever. I mean, I thought it would be Thelma and Louise, but I don't know. Anyway, he wasn't Thelma and Louise, wasn't he? Dead silence on your side.
I did not know.
I thought Brad Pitt was in.
Was it? Okay. Oh, okay.
That's a small part.
I did get the weird ones that were the worldwide for the year. Mm-hmm. And the top three. Nize 2. I have no clue what this one.
Is that the one that's like $2 billion or something?
It is $1.9 billion.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
It's going to reach $2 billion. Yeah. But domestically, it only made $20 million because they did just release it.
In the U.S.
Yes.
Yeah, and it made $20 million.
Right.
Which, more than Naked Gun made this weekend.
Yep. And Lilo and Stitch reached $1 billion.
Wow.
So that's at $1 billion. That's number
the big
2.
Winner of the year.
But the difference, like a whole billion, it's kind of like, holy crap.
Yeah.
And then Minecraft is at $955, and I don't think that's going to get any further than that one.
I think its legs have fallen off.
Yeah, well, it's kind of coming out of theaters because it's getting pushed for
to almost make $1 billion worldwide,
gosh, right?
That's insane.
Well, stands to reason that Minecraft 2
Yeah, absolutely.
Electric Boogaloo will come out and do its thing. So
hopefully, the first one was funny. Did you ever watch it?
I have not.
Oh my gosh, you should watch it.
I'm still on that.
I think it's on HBO Max.
It's on the HBO. Okay,
I believe it is. I don't know. We can go check that too.
Okay, perfect. No problem.
Cool. So did you watch the Big Brother wrap up for the week?
I did watch Big Brother, and I still can't believe there's so many people that have to cry on that show and just break down. Just break down for no freaking reason.
Someone opened the Cheeto bag.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm just like, God damn it.
They're not fresh anymore.
And I get that they're trying to kind of drum up that kind of whatever.
Right.
But I don't know. It just seems like, you know what would be funnier is if they actually put together the dumbest conversations that they have, because the pizza one from last time was awesome and funny. And I was like, that is just ridiculous. But that was funny. I mean, I watched that from beginning to end while she berated him for not knowing what a pizza pie was.
Yeah.
Those types of conversations would definitely kind of.
No. Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing would definitely
show more of that stuff.
Yeah, because
you know
that's
it happens.
Just idiots, right?
Yeah, you know it happens. But I mean, they don't want to make them look too bad or too dumb.
Oh, for God's sake.
But still, show some funny, it's funny content. It's funny.
Whatever. And what's his name was finally wearing a shirt through the whole episode, so that was good. Or at least through the review, anyway.
I thought he had his shirt off in one of the and you could see his bad tattoo again on his back.
I didn't see that.
No, I thought they were in like the not the kitchen, but the storage area or something.
Oh, was it? Because
I don't know,
so I half-assed watch and
that'd be
listen
Riley,
to the review.
by the way. Riley,
yeah. Which who was HOH?
Well, we haven't got. Let's reverse back some. So Lauren was the previous HOH, and she put up the same nominees as the previous week.
Will and
then and it came back to the buy back in blockbuster challenge or whatever that is.
Won again.
Kelly won again.
Jesus Christ.
Took herself off the block. It came down to Will and Adrian.
Yeah, she should just play that every time.
Seriously, and then Adrian got the boot.
Oh wait, I thought it was Will and Keanu, and then Keanu used veto.
No, that was even before the Kelly got off the block. That was the veto.
Oh, and then it goes Adrian and Kelly and Will.
Exactly.
And Adrian and Kelly, or Adrian and Will couldn't figure it out, so they got
right. Kelly won it, so then they stayed on the block to the vote, and after the vote, Adrian got voted out.
Yeah, and the Carpenter.
Yeah,
he's gone.
Who was apparently the nicest guy in the world.
They were just didn't want to vote, and I just didn't want to have to vote him, but I did, and I was like, "What?
Exactly.
Don't even."
So
they
supposedly there's big
it.
mix-ups this week. So the new HOH turned out to be Riley.
Yes,
he won the HOH, and then the Power was played, which was a couple weeks ago. They got bonus powers in a challenge,
and there was only one left.
And Mickey played her bonus power, which was to overthrow the HOH, but the HOH got to interview everybody for 3 minutes. And if he picked the right person as the one trying to overthrow him, then he would remain HOH. But if he didn't pick the right person, then Mickey would become.
She would become it.
So they all threw it, and some of the other house guests worked together to like play it up that, oh no, I think it's this person. Yeah, and then they convinced him basically that it was Ashley. And it wasn't Ashley, it was Mickey.
Right.
So he lost the HOH.
Right.
And I don't know what the new nominees are going to be.
Right.
But supposedly at the end of the episode, they said this week, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, I heard that. And I was just like, that kind of happens all the time.
Is it a full-on fist brawl?
Or is it just going to be a lot of them crying? Is that the hell?
Is someone going to throw a chair at somebody?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's all hell breaking loose.
Just crazy. I don't know. I have no clue.
So that's where we are. So Mickey's now HOH, and we're waiting on her noms. And
so how many do we have in the thing now? Is it?
How many things in the thing?
Contestants are in the house
I think there are still 15.
Okay.
Well, or 14.
Doesn't seem like it. Like it only seems like
There's
they focus on 6 of them all at once.
I know
the same 6, and
I
it's
know.
like, okay, I don't even
forget
remember that
there's
person.
People in the house
when they showed them in the question thing the last week, and they showed them all in the question thing. I was like,
the diary
room?
room.
There's that many people. No, and when they were doing the questions.
Oh yeah, in the row of them. Yeah, to win
and they had
the
them all lined up. I was like, holy crap! Who is that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's that person
I
been?
have no clue who that is. Yeah, because it doesn't seem. What seems like if they get a line, like a storyline, they kind of focus on that. So then the videos and all the updates and everything, it's that. So you never really get all of it.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's our Big Brother recap for the week.
Yay, Big Brother, my favorite.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep.
Okay, did you see that ride in Saudi Arabia that snapped in half?
Yes.
And the people.
Oh my gosh! It was the spinny, dangly thing that kind of pendulums up and down.
Luckily, it landed
Holy
flat.
bejesus! Yes, but did you see on the opposite side?
No, I didn't see
it
the
actually
opposite side
landed on that little corner thing and then flopped flat.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, I did see that. That is insane.
There was 27 people injured. Yes. I don't know. That's why I don't ride carnival rides. I'm too old for that. I don't have a death wish.
I have a carnival story. We went down to North Carolina to visit one of my friends, Jeff, and at the fair that was there, they had carnival rides. So we were like, oh, I just don't want to ride anything. But there was one, and got talked into it, bought a couple tickets, and we were getting into it. The guy forgot to strap us in and forgot to lock the door on the thing. It was like a pod you get onto.
Yeah.
And then it went around like a Ferris wheel and turned.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, we're going to fall out of this thing. So she and I were just, because they put both of us in there, Lisa and I, and I was just screaming. She was screaming. We were like, get us out of here. And then the guy was like, okay, well, sorry about that. Here's free tickets to go ride something else. And I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. It's like,
you almost tried to kill me. Here's some free tickets.
So yeah, we stay away from those types all the time. I mean, it's kind of questionable nowadays with just even regular with amusement rides.
Yeah, like the other big parks and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that machine that we saw looked like something that could be at any park.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
it's just like, oh, creepy.
Well, speaking of amusement park, I do have amusement park news.
Ooh, okay.
If you want some.
Yep.
I don't know if you heard this, but they've scrapped the Muppet Rocket roller coaster revamp. It's now going to return back to
Aerosmith
until they survey people coming off the ride on what they would like, which would include Aerosmith or somebody else. But the Muppet one is out the door. So no Muppets anymore. So I was like,
all of it's gone after they wiped out the
Muppet thing, and then they're not going to turn the Muppet roller coaster into anything, which I thought would be kind of cool because then it could be the mayhem.
Poor Muppets.
Yeah, I get screwed.
They're just getting screwed.
But a little love to Tangled. I don't know if you knew this, but Tangled doesn't have a ride at Disney World Magic Kingdom.
Anywhere,
right? Well, I think they have something in Japan.
Okay.
It's a boat ride. But they don't have anything here in the States. They're going to get a new roller coaster ride, but it's the retheming of the Seven Dwarfs.
Huh.
So the Seven Dwarfs one, which has like a 900-hour wait.
Right.
That one, it just takes forever to get through the queue itself. But then the ride itself only allows one train going at any time. So it's not like they could speed it up or anything. It's just one ride. Faster. So there's no way to speed that one up. It takes forever to get through it. They're going to retheme it to Tangled and Rapunzel. So there's going to be a whole thing where you follow Flynn through his escapades and then into the lantern scene and a bunch of other stuff like that.
I don't think I ever watched Tangled.
Really?
I mean, I know it. I know what it. You know
about it.
But I don't think I ever watched it. I think my wife watched it with the kids.
It's pretty good.
Okay, I'll have to go back and check that out.
The last thing I have here is that Disney is opening another bar because alcohol.
Absolutely.
It's called the Beak and Barrel. And it's a pirate themed, and it's opening August 29th in the Magic Kingdom next to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, so you can just come right off the ride and start drinking?
Go right in.
Into the bar.
Or start before.
Act like a pirate.
Start before you're ready.
Get your drink on.
Just get drinking. Start it early. Yes. And you just go right to the beginning of the week. You just start drinking. It's might as well.
Okay, so earlier this week, you sent me some reels of 80s rockers.
Yes, and this is part of our new feature, which I'm calling Discussions of the Week.
Discussions of the Week.
And
this is our discussion of the week.
This would be one of them. I have three, but we'll start with one.
We'll just
see if we can throw a couple. Yeah.
Anyway, so Dave sends me these reels, and it's one of them's David Lee Roth from Van Halen. And then who else was in the other ones? I can't remember. Oh my God!
Good Lord!
Who did you send me?
I think there were 5.
I know there were like one was Axl Rose.
Oh yes, and then one was Def Leppard.
And then
but there was a couple. I saw one. It was Rick Springfield, and he was actually doing really good. I mean, he's kept himself up, and his voice was still pretty good, so he was kind of still in there.
Yeah.
I mean, and look at the Stones, and they were they were
right
on tour.
Yeah,
U2.
they're still crushing
They're
it.
still doing their thing.
Bono and U2
Metallica is supposed to be still touring and doing
there's
their thing.
There's rumor that Metallica is going to get the next residency at the Sphere.
Oh, really?
In Vegas.
Oh, they
just
should.
a rumor.
That'll be good.
Just a rumor.
That'll be a good one.
But
I think Van Halen is got a new residency in Vegas.
Van Halen?
Yes.
Eddie's back from the dead?
No, not Eddie, but it's like...
Is Wolfgang playing?
I think he is. And I think Roth is singing.
Oh, is he?
I think that's where all those videos are coming from.
Oh, okay.
Is because they started that just recently.
Right. So the David Lee Roth one, it was just, he literally stands on stage just grinning ear to ear. And barely,
he is
moves
excited.
Like he's got a pole up his butt.
Happy.
And I'm just like,
he
used to be so jumpy and
right. Well, this is everything
and,
he wanted to do was be on stage and be in front of the spotlight.
Exactly.
So I can see him really enjoying this.
Right.
But he's a shell of his former self, right? He's not.
Absolutely.
Any of the videos we saw, he was leaping off the drum riser and dancing with the guitarists,
jumping amps and stuff like that,
kicking balloons and all this other fun stuff.
So you and I went and saw him, and I went and dug out my ticket stub for this.
Oh, okay.
This is a little rewind we're going to do here.
Oh, another rewind.
So we're going to journey back. We're going to journey back
yes.
to Thursday, August 3rd,
it was
1988.
A Thursday too. Wow.
1988. We went and saw David Lee Roth at Merriweather Post.
Wow,
and I
really?
still have my ticket stub from that when we went and saw that. So also thanks to Setlist FM.
Oh, you can get the songs
I went back
to.
and I found the set list from that show.
Okay, see if
that
any
we
of this
saw.
rings a bell because I vaguely remember this concert.
You don't even remember going with me, pretty much.
I probably don't. Which one was it? Was it Eat 'Em and Smile or was it?
This was the Skyscraper tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was Surfboard.
He opened with, he came out on the surfboard over the crowd. Yeah, and all that stuff.
Perfect.
Okay, so he opened with The Bottom Line.
Okay.
And then went into Ain't Talking About Love, Van Halen.
Of course.
Then he did Just Like Paradise, then Knucklebones, and then he did Easy Street, the Edgar Winter song. So he did a cover. Then he did,
that's off of Crazy from the Heat. I think that was.
Oh, Easy Street was on.
I think it was a cover he put on.
I think you're right.
That one.
I think you're right on that. Then he did Hot for Teacher, another Van Halen song.
Right.
Hot Dog and a Shake.
I like that.
Then there was an instrumental where Stevie Vai did his long guitar solo. Then when he comes back out, they kick into Skyscraper.
Okay.
Then they did Just a Gigolo, Ain't Got Nobody. And then what? Oh, after that was Then did Going Crazy.
Yeah.
Then there was the steel drum solo. Do you remember that when they did the steel drums?
Yes, I loved that.
Okay, so that was the steel drum solo.
That's good. And all four of them got up there. Like it wasn't just like a drumming thing.
Yeah, they were all doing the steel drum thing.
Right,
exactly.
they all had their part in that one.
Then into Yankee Rose.
Yeah.
And then another instrumental, which was the Star Spangled Banner, apparently. And then it kicks into Panama. And then he ended the set with California Girls.
Okay.
And came out and did Jump for the encore.
Oh, wow.
So do you remember any of that?
I remember some of it. Like I did remember the steel drum thing.
Yeah.
But those were elements, like certain things that you kind of pull out. The songs themselves, I probably could have, if you gave me a chance to get 5 of them, I probably could have pulled 5 of them out of there.
Right.
But that's like from 5 different albums too, right?
Oh,
4 or 5 albums. Yeah, and all of Van Halen.
And he
did
Van Halen stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So, there was a lot to choose from there.
Yeah.
But as far as specifics, I remember.
It was 1988, so it was a little while ago.
A little bit.
Almost to the day. What was it? What did I say? August, it was August 3rd.
August 3rd.
Today's August 5th when we're recording.
Yes.
No, it was like just a couple days ago.
Just a couple.
Just missed the anniversary of David Lee Roth at
Merriweather. Perfect.
So,
I feel old now. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, well, don't feel too old.
But the discussion part is, would you go
going back to
see
our original
one of them now?
So
from our past, and not just the things that I want, the 80s hair metal guys, but some of the ones you would listen to, like Cure and.
Oh, I'd still, I had a ticket to go see the Cure last tour, and they're still sounding great.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And U2, you would go see U2 at the Sphere, right? If you had a chance.
If I had the chance again, yes, I would go see. Oh, well, I mean, and I'll see them when they tour because the new album's coming out supposedly next year. So
okay.
There will be at least one more tour for the old geezers now.
Something to report on.
Exactly.
Oh, maybe you could report from it.
I can.
That'd be perfect. Take a recorder with you.
Exactly. I'm here at the U2 show.
I'm here. I'm going to take some
noise. If you can see over my shoulder.
It's 10:30. It's a little late. I remember how fast we had to hustle back from the concert because we were running on empty.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
That point.
It was like,
I mean,
we need
that's
to
just
be,
funny.
yeah.
I saw a video where the woman was complaining about how they were watching some of the rockers, and they said it was almost 10 o'clock, and we didn't get out of there, and they were worried more about the food that they were going to eat while they were there, as opposed to any of the concert or the music or anything.
Well, I never got to see Def Leppard. And that was one that I kind of regret not seeing when were. I've never seen Def Leppard live.
Oh, wow. I saw them
know
in the
they
round.
are.
Remember when they did it and they were in the center?
I do.
I got to see that.
And I didn't go to that show.
And that was in Baltimore, I think.
I think it was, the Baltimore Arena or something like that.
It was Baltimore, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Which I think is the reason also why I didn't go, because it was in Baltimore. If it had been in DC, I'd be like,
right, and that's a little tough getting into that city. And then
I've never seen Def Leppard and had always kind of wanted to, but then, Joe Elliott, he's lead singer, right? Joe Elliott?
Yeah. But would you see them now?
If I had the chance, because they're doing the Vegas residency now, right? If I was in Vegas and I'm like, I can go see Def Leppard tonight, sure, I'll go check them out.
Well, everything I've heard about Vegas is it's just they are nickel and diamond everybody on
it's Vegas.
Everything coming in. So, they didn't used to, right? Because they knew that they would get your money
at the tables, right?
Now everybody's doing everything else, so it makes it difficult to make any money gambling. That everybody's doing everything else, then So
all the other eventy
they're
stuff
losing their money on that part.
So yes, I'd go see Def Leppard. I wouldn't go out of my way too far to go see them. Like I'm not going to go fly to Vegas to see them, but if they were playing at the Backyard Grill down the town to Winchester
or
in
even
a couple weeks, I'd go.
Wolf Trap or Merrifield,
sure,
or Merriweather.
I don't know about Merriweather. That's a hike now for me.
Yeah, that is kind of.
I just don't like driving that far and doing.
Winchester County Fair.
Yeah, if they're playing,
the Apple Blossom.
If Warrant is playing the Winchester County Fair, the Apple Blossom Festival.
I heard that Whitesnake was playing a county fair, and they were like, the video was, wow, these guys are pretty good. This is a great Whitesnake cover band, until he heard the guy announce that this was Whitesnake. And he was like, oh. So that kind of brought up this conversation.
Right.
Would you still want to see your heroes, and they're 30-some years older at this point.
Bret Michaels of Poison, he's still killing it. I
really?
mean, he's out there, and he's on tour with Def Leppard right now.
Oh, okay.
And he does. It's the all hits no filler tours. Like he only plays like the Poison hits and and all that stuff. And same with Def Leppard. Def Leppard's just playing all the hits. They're not playing the album deep tracks.
This is kind of like going on one of those 80s cruises where you're only getting four songs a night, and then they're done.
Yeah, because they play their hits and
please.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, are you ready?
I wonder what those cruises would be if you actually get to eat at the buffet while they're there. Hey, Joe Elliott. That's great. You're eating eggs. That's amazing. And bacon.
That's what you have for breakfast.
That is so cool. Exactly. So when you're in England, do you eat bangers and mash? Is that just a thing? Or you just holding stupid ass conversations?
We are in international waters, so it does count.
It would be kind of a thing if you wanted. Just having the dumbest conversations with people, or just you plop down at the pool and have to fight Nikki Sixx for a seat next to the pool because he's got his towel there.
Right.
That is not a save. You can't save your seat.
No, save
you have a fight with the Nikki Sixx because he's put his towel on the chair.
Yeah. So we have a taste test.
Oh my goodness!
And this is one that's actually been in the fridge for. It's been on hold because we keep getting new things to do our taste test.
True. That actually could
probably
expire.
Almost a month ago.
Right.
You brought in some Sprechers, which we discussed the Sprechers root beer and the Sprechers cream soda in the past.
Right.
So you had stopped at the store and pick up some. On the way here.
It was on my way on my trip here.
The flavors that you brought are...
I randomly grabbed a handful of different ones because I was like, I haven't tried this one. We haven't tried that one. And I was just wondering because I know you were having a good experience with the ones at the pizza place next to the rink.
Yeah.
So, and they had a handful of them and I didn't know which ones you had, but you had said you tried a couple of these already.
So the ones that you got are the black cherry, the orange dream, and then we got another cream soda because it's the cream soda. It's just awesome.
Exactly.
So that's not even
I'm excited about the black cherry.
Okay, so do you want to do that one first? Or
why don't we do that one first?
Okay, so we're doing...
Well, we know the cream soda, right?
Yeah, we know the cream soda because we've had that. And plus, I gave you some.
Right, yeah, I took a couple with me, yeah.
Okay, black cherry, here we go. Ready? Let's get the pop.
I'm ready. Ooh.
That was okay.
Yeah,
that was okay. It wasn't the best.
Yeah. And I was trying to find them in the glass, but they didn't have them there at that store.
I don't know where you find them in the glass bottles, but they do come in the glass bottles.
Right. So. I would think that would be in rotation just because of bottling.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm handing you the cup around the curtain.
Around the secret curtain.
There you go.
Okay, and I have it. Oh, that's a lot too.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to pee my pants. It's a lot.
So I can't recall if I've tried the black cherry. So did you try it?
Yes, I did.
And?
I'm getting a bit of cough syrup to it. And that was kind of quick. But I think that's because of it being the base of what the root beer would be.
It is very candy-ish.
Right.
Kind of like
fake cherry.
A liquid version of a hard cherry candy.
This is NyQuil without the medicine right?
Without the quill. Yeah.
Yeah, without the quill. Yes, that's what That's what it was. It was Nye. This is Nye.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not bad. It's not spectacular.
It
wasn't cream
like
soda
candy.
Knocked me on my ass.
It's like black cherry candied flavored.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's got a bit of a.
I wouldn't buy that I wouldn't buy that again. I was about to say on a regular basis, but I wouldn't buy it again.
Right. I wouldn't.
So ready to go with Orange Dream?
I wouldn't. I see now. That's the thing. I would love to have something black cherry that actually was pretty good, and I may have found it.
Okay.
Giant. The mother-in-law Donna, she bought some Giant brand sparkling ice, and it's basically this in black cherry. The black cherry is black cherry, like it's almost natural black cherry flavor.
Gotcha.
It is really good. And I was just like, we got to get a handful of these because those are really
stock
good.
Up now.
Exactly. So yeah, don't take
Save
those from me. I got to go get some
orange-filled Twinkies.
Exactly. I still haven't finished all my Star Crunch either. There's a whole box. So
I know. I spoiled you.
I know. I've got so much sugar in my system.
Okay, here we go with Orange Dream. Yeah, that was a little better.
That was pretty good.
A little more pop on the.
Well, you just don't want it shooting everywhere either. That'd be a mess.
Yeah. I'm pouring the Orange Dream.
Orange Dream.
Orange Dream. Here we go. Coming around the curtain. Orange Dream.
Okay, got it.
I think I said Orange Green. Orange Dream.
Orange Dream.
Orange Dream.
Oh my goodness!
Was that your stomach?
No, I burped. I'm sorry. That was very gassy. That was the black cherry coming at you.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to boost that audio a little bit.
Should. I did move away from the mic. I was trying to hide that a little bit. There's behind the scenes for you.
Okay, so the Orange Dream says 1 sip and you'll remember the taste of orange. Okay.
I have to remember the taste of orange.
Oh, Orange Dream forever.
There we go.
I didn't go to the next line. I read the line. I'm like,
orange.
Of orange. Oh, Dream
know
forever.
What orange tastes like.
Orange Dream forever.
Okay, that's kind of dreamsicle-y. I'm getting a little bit. It could use a little more vanilla in it if that's what they were trying to go for.
Creamsicle-y.
Yes, like the dreamsicle, the orange dreamsicle.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking they were trying to go for. Gotcha. They kind of were a little lax on the vanilla.
Gotcha.
But pretty good. I don't know if I would grab it again, though. You know what I mean?
You would. On a very rare occasion. Did you just burp again?
I'm very gassy. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I did, and I can honestly say there's probably going to be more going.
Oh my god.
Just
okay. Well, let's keep moving then.
Yes, we should.
Anyway, I like the Orange Dream one. I would get one occasionally, but I wouldn't buy it on a regular basis. Do you just want to skip the cream soda since we know what the cream soda tastes like?
We can.
Okay, we've done the cream soda before.
And that's pretty
A+.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We love it.
So if you had these three sitting next to you, like over there on the shelf,
soda's the one
you'd grab for the cream soda. Of course you would. But then what would be next? Orange if that was not there?
Oh. Yeah, orange would be second.
I mean,
and then
again, I kind of think I would look for something else though if they both were kind of sitting there.
Maybe. There you go again. Oh my gosh, third time.
I am very gassy, just to let you know. That is just crazy.
Hey, so, what food news did you have?
I did have a couple. So, I had one, and then I also had a true and false, food true and false for you.
Oh, okay, let's do that.
But let's do the food thing. McDonald's that started a new adult Happy Meal release.
We've discussed this.
Oh, did we?
We have.
Oh.
There you go. Next.
Damn. Okay. Well, did you know that the whole thing is in a souvenir kit?
No, I didn't.
The thing you get with the adult kit is this mountain blue thing. I mean, it's a shake that comes with it. And you get a souvenir kit that has stickers, and it's themed to one of the characters, one of the 6 characters, Mayor McCheese, Grimace, Fry Guy, Hamburglar, Birdie. Is the bird Birdie?
Is Ronald in it?
Ronald is in there too.
Okay. Let's say you have to have Ronald.
One. But anyway, so all those are there. But in lieu of you actually having a 1 real 2 false for me yesterday, I got creative and I went out and looked at some of the foods. Now, I know we've done something like this before.
We have done with desserts. I think we did it.
Okay. Yeah. This is a true false on foods that are worldwide.
Okay.
So, and there's some of these are U.S., some of these are worldwide. Okay. So,
are we doing rapid?
These will be. I'll just spit them out,
and I have to say true or false.
Right, and I do have a description of the recipe.
Okay, just don't go super long on the description.
They're very short.
Okay.
Okay. So, true false on food.
Okay.
The first one is jellied moose nose.
True.
It is true.
Okay.
Capybara live soup. Allowed to swim in small cauldrons, the capybara soaks, and the water is used to make stew of veggies and noodles.
True.
That is false.
Damn. Okay.
Honey barbecue donuts. The marrow, that's false.
Damn. No honey barbecue
donuts is, the recipe was marrow from the barbecue rib bones was harvested and blended into honey dough made into donut holes.
Okay.
That's not a thing.
That's
stink heads. Heads of Alaskan king salmon fermented underground to a pungent putty-like mush.
True.
That's true.
Yep.
Mishokara, Japanese noodles made from only octopus suckers.
True.
That is false.
Damn.
Yeah. Wasp crackers. Think
true.
Chocolate chip cookie with chips replaced with wasps.
True.
That is true.
It's a delicacy.
Wichitki grub sub, part of an Australian cuisine. This fast food sub was like a BLT. We're replacing the B with the basted grub.
False.
That is false.
Okay, cool.
Although the grub is eaten plain.
Oh, okay.
But it's not in a sub.
Okay.
Shirako, Japanese delicacy of cod's sperm sac, steamed or deep fried.
False.
That's true.
Damn.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Anyway, yep.
What
keep
are
going.
we eating?
Keep going.
We seriously do. I mean, come on. There is so much food out there. And I understand that, people are kind of up against it sometimes, but do we really need to be scooping out the sack of a
I think
cod?
that's kind of
I mean, come on.
That's okay.
I mean,
how many more do you have?
That's it.
Oh, that was it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So you ended with a big bang.
On a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Sperm sack.
Gotta
love that. Yep.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Oh, okay. I'm spent, and the sugar is going to my head on my cream soda, and I've had a rough day. So I will see you next week.
Definitely.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Pern and Dave, Let's Talk is brought to you by, Pern and Dave and Costco. When you just don't want cheese,
you want to build something out of cheese.
And the good people at
Tampax.
We may not be number one, but we're up there. Till next time.